Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. It's been a while, but let us just continue on with the story.
That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Who knows?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodlan would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well.
I don't think that would happen.
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, of course.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
You knew.
Of course. That is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time. The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would. You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Can't you just keep it?
Nice work, Teach. It's thanks to you that we successfully completed our mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic.
Hard to say.
I bet he just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew he couldn't use it. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of a hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
It seems so.
Stories of misfortune have followed the hero's relics since ancient times.
Tomas,
Well.
you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the Creator. Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be.
Yeah.
They have been destroyed across all of Fodlan, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search for knowledge? And not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the knight's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I
Yes.
suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to.
What are you after?
Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you?
Yeah,
Though
I do.
I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
I'm sure.
I can't let this exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Are you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the Academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly, as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Okay, I have a battle to do, so let me just pivot over here. Let me add source. Actually, yeah. Showdown. Let me. There you go. Yeah. Actually, let me just do. There you go. Find user. Challenge. Let me go to. We get a little window of me playing. Bam, do. Okay. What should I lead out? Okay. my rocks. Oh, that's AV. Yeah, that's AV. Yeah, close combat. Yeah, you're into Jack Wish. And now we just click Fish's Rent. Let's see what you do. Defog. Off. Guess that's the raw. Let's stick right back up. Okay, I'm in a good position. Covenant can't come in. And I can just wall switch on this. Yeah. That's fine. Just need to protect her. Come on. Oh, it has spoke. I should save Gavanch now. But it is what it is. Anyway, back to back to the game.
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance. So I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So,
Okay.
what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream, no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about
Probably
you,
will.
Teach?
Because your dream interferes everyone. Maybe difficult.
I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach, after all.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flane is missing. I cannot find her
Oh,
anywhere.
no.
Professor,
We are here
have you
already.
seen Flane recently?
I have not.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh, no, no, no. What am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Well.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
We got some money.
As I believe you are already aware, Sedith's younger sister Flame has gone missing.
Yes.
At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garrick Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
What's it that you're afraid of?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flame. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
What? Flame is missing?
So finding Flame is our mission for the month, I take it?
Sedith is much older than Flame. He's always looking out for her. He must be worried sick. If I were to go missing, I can't imagine what that would do to my brother.
When searching for something, it's best to start by gathering information. Hopefully someone has seen Flame.
Yeah, hopefully. Petra? No. We have supports. But before that, what's the... There you go. Yeah, no promotions. Okay, let's explore.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find
Not
out
just
where
one
she's
small
gone.
girl, one small girl.
Now ask around to see
That
what
is the
information
little
you can
sister
find.
of somebody in power.
Come now, no time to waste.
Don't you? Needing help.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Hello, Catherine.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Can I recruit you?
Need something, Professor? Until then,
Can't recruit you yet. Well.
That's so. Let's see.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah. In possession.
I heard something like this happen last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
Oh no.
I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
Professor!
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Yes. And now I'm done talking.
Professor! The monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly
Yeah.
tradition, but with
We're
things the way
gonna.
they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
I hope Flame isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flame, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
No, it's not Halloween. Let's be honest then.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
Don't think
What
so.
could it be then? What possible motive could there be to abduct her?
Her quest.
I hear Tomas has been going around asking, but he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't.
Aren't you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Haven't I killed like 2 people?
No sign of her leaving the monastery, huh? That is, assuming we can actually trust that information.
Oh, but I'm sure this space has no shortage of secret passages and hiding spots.
True. For now, there's not much we can do aside from making a thorough search of the monastery.
Let's ask around and see what we turn up. You never know who might have seen something.
Can I ask you a favor?
Hey, you.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Good question.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch.
Miss Flayn's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present.
What the? Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flayn's disappearance, do you?
That's probably her.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela?
No.
I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Flayn was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One
Something
person
about that is
has been
just...
catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
Professor. I've only ever spoken to Flayn a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her. Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
Me too. Yeah. Hey.
Interesting. Flayn?
Good for him.
No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
Oh.
I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Hello.
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick.
Yeah.
I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before.
You probably
I
have.
also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Yeah, maybe because it's a father.
Professor?
Maybe.
Greetings, Professor.
Just a
Today,
thought.
there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance, but...
I think it has everything
well,
to do with this.
better safe than sorry, I
with her
always say.
disappearance.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious?
No.
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem?
No.
I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
But, hey. Can I recruit
You
you?
seem busy, Professor. I'm busy as well. deal. Heaps of I'd love to. Hey, how about a favor?
Okay, well, we're here.
Welcome.
Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
There you go. While I'm here.
What do you require? Farewell.
Yeah, I don't have any battalions left. And Anna is the only missing one. Yeah.
Professor?
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Wow. Racist much?
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Alas, Seteth would never However, while... Young... What? Who would suspect... However...
No, can't recruit you. It's after this I can recruit them.
I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon. I can't believe... Oh, Alois. Thanks, Professor.
Huh? Hi.
Professor?
Well, hello, come on.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons? I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garrick Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Okay.
A moment, please.
Well,
Well. Open the door. Thank you. Classroom learning is enough to become a strong knight. There's got to be someone around who can teach me how to get strong as possible. Nature would be a good resource. Even if I find love, I won't be able to live without money. I'd like to get married someday, but I refuse to go back to being poor. What should I pursue? I want to be better at cooking, but I don't know where to start. I wish I knew someone who could help. She could be Ash. Oh, it was right one. I didn't know what was right. Hey, we got there. Hey, monk.
I've served here at Garrick Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
It's probably like somebody made the base, then somebody built upon it, and then another built upon it.
Hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Hey! Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note. I too care for Flane. She is like family to me. May the goddess protect dear Flane until she returns to us.
Okay.
Because of Flane's disappearance, but we haven't... What's that? She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say.
Thanks. That was a big help. Professor?
Well, that's suspicious. Sounds like we should try talking to them.
Professor Yuritsa is almost certainly in the training ground.
There you go.
Okay.
No.
Impressive. Nice work.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
No worries. No trouble at all. So yeah. Now you've done that. Let's do all the normal shit.
Don't fall.
I did not... this...
some Marianne. And Aloysia.
I like this dish.
There you go. And then I will do the here. Yeah.
See? How's...
And we have some support. So let's start
Hey there,
doing
Cyril.
them.
You're working hard as usual. Nah, just doing my job. Rhea herself gives you your daily tasks, doesn't she? The church employs a lot of people, but not too many of them can claim they get to speak with the Archbishop every day. You should be proud of yourself. She clearly values your work ethic. Hey, is that everything you wanted to say? 'Cause I'm kinda busy here. Actually, I was hoping to ask you about Rhea. There's so much we don't know about her, but I thought maybe you... Yeah, I know more about Lady Rhea than anybody. But why should I tell you anything about her? So cold. Think about who you're talking to. Huh? What are you to me? You don't know who I am? Of course I do. You're Claude, House Leader of the Golden Deer. That's not what I mean. Well, never mind then. Tell me, don't you ever miss your homeland? Elmira? Yes, Elmira. Judging by that expression, I'm guessing you're not terribly homesick. Life was a whole lot harder for me there than it's ever been around here. My dad and mom both died in the war, and there was nobody there to look after me. The king, he didn't do anything to help, so I had to survive by being smart. I had to stop being a kid real quick. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. Regardless of whose fault it is, I'm still sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't even know that an acquaintance of mine was suffering. And sorry for asking a tactless question about your homeland. I should have known that it was likely to bring back bad memories. Nah, I get sad or mad when I think about it, but I'm used to it, so I don't mind any. I see that. Even still, I apologize for being careless. Okay, well, thanks, Claude. If the King of Elmira was like you, maybe things would have been better. Maybe the King's not a bad person and just had other stuff to worry about. But that's not much of an excuse. If I ever meet the King of Elmira, I'll give him a stern talking to on your behalf. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Bunch of things to get done. You really are on the other side now, aren't you? Huh. Well, if nothing else, it's good of you to turn a blind eye to me. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bye, Claude.
Okay. No questions asked. Yeah, I'll turn a blind eye to you. No problem.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kind of see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Lawrence,
You're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either. Honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
No.
You're welcome.
She just wanted something
If
out
you
of
will
you.
permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me. But if it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right?
There you go. Alright, let's go over here.
Professor.
Yes. Let's have our support.
Aha! Found you!
Yes, you did.
You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes.
Is something the matter?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't have been running all over the place looking for you if stuff was normal. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening?
Yes.
Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead.
Okay.
That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere.
I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find.
Look for him together.
No, it's all right, thanks. But if you see him, then please find me and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is and I can tell him. I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do. Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north. I figure I ought to chop him up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I'm...
Can I help you with anything?
Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea, I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing. So I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come... Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not... Oh, I see. You're right. I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A real good plan. Let's do that.
Or I could just tell him that it's not a good time to see Rhea today. She's kinda busy. Yeah. Anyway, let's finish exploring. Yes.
That's this.
I will make
an X
enough.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I get it.
Nice. Okay, let's explore again. And I think everybody's fine here. So let's go to the cathedral. Get some faith. There you go. Then we will yeah. So let's see Rhea. Guess yeah, fate.
Perhaps. May the god.
The glo-
What faculty training? Let me see. Let me see, what other skills is it? So, sword brawling authority, okay, so let's see, sword training. Setheth, who has faith? Manuel has faith. And Anna. Okay, so let's see Anna.
Good deal. I'd love.
Yeah, there you go. And now we need sword. So Setheth I can't do for this chapter. Manuela can't do. So Catherine. Yeah, Catherine. Has sword.
Did you hear some of the... Practice.
There you go. One more. So do you have anyone that can do brawling? Alui. Yeah. So hello, Eloise.
Hey there, what? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Give me some brawling then. There you go. Oh, it's the last support between them.
Whew. Time to rest.
Hey, Raphael. This scene, why is it oddly familiar?
It's almost like this stuff is drawn to me whenever I'm in town. I'm just happy I can use my muscles to help out around here.
But isn't your goal to become a knight? Running errands isn't exactly a knight's job.
I heard that proper knights always help those in need. Isn't that right?
Well, you're not wrong, but I think most people would consider that only a small part of a knight's duty. A knight's main function is to fight and defend, don't you think? That said, I'll agree that helping anyone and everyone who needs it makes you a remarkably virtuous person, which is even better.
If someone virtuous becomes a knight, they'll be a virtuous knight, right? That's about as proper as you can get.
Yes, I suppose so. I, for one, would certainly look for virtue in any knight that I recruited.
So you're saying I'm the type of knight you want to hire for House Regan?
Absolutely. If I somehow actually manage to become the head of my house, that is. I can't see into the future, but you have my word that I'll do all I can to help make your dream a reality.
Nice.
That is, if you're actually able to let somebody help you out rather than helping out the whole world by yourself.
I'm not gonna stop helping others, but you can do me all the favors you want. All this talk of being proper is making me hungry. For my first favor, why don't you bring me a snack?
Well, at least they are on good terms. Okay, let's finish the week. Instruct manually. Yes, thank you. Okay, what did we instruct last time? I don't remember. But I can check, which is the easiest way to find out. That's why it's like Yeah, I'm doing the main this time. Yeah. So, Archer, Lance, Axe, Sword, Fate.
Let's do. I see. Let's do the.
Nancy.
I've come. That was. This was.
It's.
I'll keep.
And Fate.
It started.
There you go. Begin lecture.
I got a question.
Yeah. I'm really happy here, but there's somebody who was up and decided to take pity on me without asking. It's really irritating. I want them to know. I just don't know how I can make myself understood. Show them how happy you are working here.
You're probably right.
Hey there, Professor.
I can see that Sword of Fate really going hand in hand. Physical defense plus divine protection. You know, so how about it? Sure. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. Thanks.
Let's
Can I
have
get a
some tea time.
refill?
Oh no.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. What? Of course.
There you go, yeah.
Thanks for the tea.
Got 2 out of 3. Yeah, I'll see you, Raphael.
Great timing, Professor. I was just going to come find you. Are you busy? I have a question about formations. I don't understand them at all. Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? There's too much to memorize.
You don't have to remember everything.
I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just... Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all. With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Hey, hopefully.
Huh? Didn't I tell you? My parents were merchants of the Alliance. They died in an accident. That's why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with bookkeeping, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight. So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy. My sis won't survive if I get kicked out. So I can't give up now.
Can you be a mercenary?
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life. Mercenaries have no responsibilities, and no one else to worry about. But someone's got to take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war. My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me. Hey, Do you have any siblings, Professor?
No.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad. Call it a burden, call it a challenge. If it makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You should ask your father to have some more kids. Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
Yeah. More kids.
An excellent finish.
Enough. Now I see the heart of it.
Guess I'm still growing.
Okay. But CC. Yeah. I will do it. Gilbert. I was thinking about to do this last time. Who cares?
I still have much to...
Oh, yeah!
I can really do...
I need to explore last week anyway, so... axe, sword.
It's... It's... You really... It's...
No, that's wrong. Thanks.
Feels pretty. You could.
Nice. Yes. Yeah.
I will. This was. I've.
Professor.
Laying a big old axe into battle is so much work. Why bother when an animal friend with cute wings can just carry me and my axe wherever we want to go? So let's just train up my axe and flying skills, okay? Sure.
An excellent...
Enough. Now I'm beginning to understand.
Impressed yet?
Another heal. Let's go. So let's go to the dining hall first.
Hey!
All our food.
I did this.
Get our motivation up.
That's this.
Nice. So ammo.
This is...
Yeah, that was everyone. Nice. Let's go and do the quiet thingy again. There we go. Let's have a look at support. Born singing nuts. Let's go.
Ignatz, hello. What are you up to?
You frightened me.
Oh, calm yourself. What is it that you're drawing?
I thought I'd jot down some sketches of everyone while they're training. And then later on, I'll try to practice their moves on my own. But I can't really concentrate on sketching if someone's watching me.
Just sketches, Even so, they're lovely. There's such life in them. It's as if they're moving on the page before my very eyes.
You really think so? You know, I always hoped to be an artist.
With skills like that, I'm quite certain you could easily make a living of it. And your demeanor is different when you draw. Bolder somehow. Ah, yes, there's an idea. Perhaps in the future you will join my retinue as my personal painter. Wait, have we not discussed this arrangement already? I had decided to take you into my service as a knight, had I not?
Becoming a knight was my father's idea. Being an artist is out of the question, I'm afraid.
So you've said. Well then, I suppose you shall simply have to become a knight who also paints.
A knight who also paints?
I have seen your talent and can attest to it. Your gifts are too great
Nothing
to wither
says
away
that
in
you can't
obscurity.
paint while being
A knight with the rare gift of artistic talent would be most welcome in my employ.
I had never thought of that. Still, I don't understand why you'd want me as one of your knights. As a fighter, I'm unremarkable.
There is more to knighthood than combat. Courtly manners, a dignified bearing, and an aesthetic sensibility are also essential. A knight with an eye for art and the talent to create it is sure to improve the image of the nobility.
Lawrence, I'd never have guessed you were prone to such eccentric ideas. Thank you. I'm feeling a little more confident after hearing your kind words.
Oh, no cause for thanks. It is a noble's duty to provide guidance to those in need.
I want to say though, Lawrence is good at delegating work to like the right people. But let's go here. No, I haven't got the support there. Yeah, let's see Claude.
Hey, Teach, hold on a minute, okay? I'm gonna have this cleared up in no time.
Okay. Need some help?
Nah, that's okay. I'll be finished soon. I'm just in the middle of mixing up a new poison.
Neat.
And done. What do you think of that, Teach? A colorless, odorless poison. Say, care to test it out for me?
What does it do?
In 2 days' time, you'll have a terrible case of, let's call it stomach trouble. It's a peaceful poison, so you'll live, but you'll certainly be inconvenienced. I hear your silent question, Teach. Why the delay? That's so it can be used even if you don't have access to the target when you need the poison to take effect. Naturally, I have no immediate plans for this stuff. I suppose I just felt like broadening the old horizons a bit. When devising schemes, it's best to have as many options at your disposal as possible. Expanding those options is kind of a hobby for me.
Why such dangerous hobby?
Well, I grew up in an environment where it was necessary to think that way. It's like I told you before, I wasn't born into a life of luxury. Ever since I was a child, I've always been seen as different from those around me. An outsider of sorts. I've been resented and hated. There have even been attempts on my life. I don't believe I've earned such treatment, but that's how it goes for people like me.
I don't think of you as an outsider.
Thanks, Teach. You know, in many ways, I'm just a normal person like everyone else. But in the right environment, anyone could be seen as an outsider. It can become overwhelming. And that's why I kept running, kept fighting. As a kid, I spent a lot of time licking my wounds and coming up with schemes, trying to keep my nose out of trouble while plotting against my enemies. My parents always told me I wouldn't grow stronger if I didn't learn to fight my own battles. And so in the end, I did. And I grew up to be as independent, as self-reliant as my parents always wished for me to be. Lucky me, right? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it must be you, eh, Teach? I get the feeling you know what it's like to be an outsider.
Yeah.
The moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew you weren't like everyone else. People don't care for folks like that. You do well to watch your back. On the bright side, that's also part of the reason that I find you so interesting.
Well, that was an interesting support. Yes. I've done everything. So let's save. Grand chamber.
Knock, knock. Is anybody... Whoa! Professor Manuela!
I heard a scream coming from here just moments ago. It must have been Professor Manuela.
Yeah. Is she injured?
She's unconscious. She was clearly attacked by someone.
Hey, it kind of looks like Professor Manuela is pointing at something.
This is so stupid. Yeah.
Wow. So we follow where she's pointing and...
Almost like there's an open hole
What do
in
we
the
have
wall.
here? There's a rather suspicious hole behind that shelf.
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here? We must take her to the infirmary immediately. You, don't just stand there. Help me carry her.
Right, right. Hold down the fort for me, Teach. I'll be back once we get Professor Manuela taken care of.
What could have happened here? And where is Professor Yuritsa?
This must be related to that girl's disappearance. What if she's being held captive down there? Well, no, that's crazy, right?
Let's investigate.
Right. It's scary, but okay.
Don't be a coward, Ignatz. We'll be fine, as long as we stick close to the professor.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You're right. What should we do?
We've got to investigate. Lead the way, Professor.
Yeah, let's
go. The culprit could be hiding inside, so let's be extra cautious.
Oh, it's way too creepy down here.
Tell me about it.
Smells funny. And... a person! They're unconscious.
Look at it. It's Flame.
Yes! It's Flame! Oh, but there's someone else too.
Someone is coming. That scythe. Could it be the night we fought at the Holy Mausoleum?
That sword. You must be...
One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Okay. So 8 out of 10, okay. Anyway. So a steel bowl. You can't use that, so let's give honestly here. Yeah, that's good. Abilities. Go. Lance break over. Axe break over. Explodes, yes. Combat arts. Healing focus, yes. Yeah. Battalions are fine. Yeah, let's save. And let's look at that. Okay, so this area, and we have this. There we go. Yes. go. That should be good. Let's do this one.
Professor, we need to defeat the Death Knight and then rescue Flame.
Yes, I agree.
Look at that strange tile over there. I bet something will happen if you step on it.
I bet. Okay.
I stand ready.
Aye, aye. Who, me?
Stay focused.
Yeah. Then is this part here.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
Ready when you are.
I got this.
Hey. After. Come on. I don't have any keys, okay. You drop a door key, door key, door key, chest key. So here's the chest key that I need to get here. Okay, yeah. Let me heal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Strength in action.
And then is this squad. Nice.
A little sweaty.
Yeah, that's what that's.
You fought well.
Magnificent. once it's sighted.
Crit.
Naturally.
Didn't really need it, but hey.
I knew you'd do it. Sorry, did I hurt you? I think.
That's a great level up. Okay.
Good looking out.
And it's this squad.
Whoa! Look at those weird contraptions on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah!
Give it a lot of away.
Oh! My apologies. I know a good deal when I...
That is that.
Just healing me back up again too.
I'm not set.
That level up though.
A trivial victory.
And some better level ups.
I want...
It's okay.
Who knew?
Should I have held back?
No.
Let's see them handle this.
Magnificent. Now I see.
Thank you.
Not so fast.
Okay. Nice, hitting both
You lost to
58s.
me?
That's good.
Got you covered.
Now's our chance.
I actually won!
Yeah, you did. And a level
I'll
up?
try.
Battle, you guy.
Yeah, run rock. Big
A
damage.
trivial victory.
Thanks so much.
Let's do this.
Did you just... Nice, jag maxar kommorna. That kills.
I did it! I did!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
It's not just great. Anyway. Let's continue here.
Who knew?
Since we can walk from out that room from range, why not? And why would you do that?
Thank you.
Go.
Mythic Knot! You're outclassed.
Clearly.
Wasn't my best.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
I wonder what that is. Looks like you can use it, but who knows what'll happen.
Great damage.
I actually won!
I won?
Hey. Yep.
can really...
I can't afford to lose.
Wow.
Okay, almost there. Oh, now one chess key, so...
Making Lady Rhea proud.
Go. And then we will walk here. Some 9 turn maps. Let's show you. Lemon Sword.
Well done.
go. Open the door.
Nice!
Now to clear out.
Plenty more where that came from.
I'm getting a lot of bad emblems. I will say that.
You fought well.
Okay, there we go. There you go.
Oh, sweaty.
Kill them.
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
Too much fun. Stop having fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Flame Emperor, eh? Seemed quite frightened of us, if you ask me.
He's gone. We should get these two out of here. Let's get out of this horrible place.
Yeah.
Come on, we can carry them up.
Yeah, we should be able to carry two people. Well, I gotta save it here, and I'm gonna end it here because I streamed for 2 hours now, and that should be good enough for this week. Hopefully, I will be able to do more next week, but hey, we will see. But anyway, if you did enjoy this stream, do leave a like, subscribe, all the fine and dandy stuff, and I will see you next time. So I see you then. Bye.